Put it fresh out 5 seconds in.
All right, there we go. The live is started.
Wait, Xavier, so do you normally stream off your laptop or edit on there?
For the vertical live streams, I do my phone, and for everything else, I do my computer. And that's like the one that's really like hit and miss is the one on my computer. No matter where I stream it in my house, I can be in my room or the living room.
Right.
For some reason, it's just like leaks out.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a trick. Well, I mean, I pay for my Wi-Fi. I pay for my Wi-Fi, and my room is upstairs in the corner. And I have a 150-foot long Ethernet cable from my computer all the way down to my router.
Yeah.
Because I want to take no risks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this because at this point I don't even understand, because it's weird because like we have like, I don't know if it's just my area where I live, but it's just like they're constantly coming here and updating it and changing this wire or plugging in this router, and it's just like all this BS. And it's like they keep telling us like, yeah, it's gonna be fixed, trust me, and it's just like, no, it's not. Like last live stream I did with last week on Friday, I had to do it outside, like walking around my neighborhood in circles.
I saw that.
Like I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like,
yeah,
I'm here talking to myself, like just circling my area.
What's up, Jake, Zilla, Rico?
Oh wait,
Jar Jar,
the
Cyber Kaiju, Jid family. It's good, guys.
Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome to the live stream for the collab, guys. This is a big one.
For real. The Temu Wi-Fi almost canceled it. Nah.
The Temu Wi-Fi is crazy.
Yeah, they almost got me. They heard all the comments.
Yeah.
And let me post this on my Instagram.
Crazy comment you did there, Dallas.
Let me post the link.
How's everyone doing tonight? Like, what's good? What's good?
Jake Zilla, thanks for the share. Also, Jake Zilla, congrats on 1,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah,
1,000, right? I saw that, man. I remember when it was wait. Tonight it's 12 p.m. Yeah, it's 12 p.m. Pacific for us. Or for me, at least.
It's 12:11 where I live.
It is currently 3:11 where I live.
But anyways, I was gonna say, I remember when I had 1,000 subscribers. That was a big accomplishment. But that feels awesome, Jake Zilla. But yeah. I don't know if you guys know
what's up,
but I was telling chat, but Goji-JoJo had a custom that he was gonna post today. I don't know if you didn't post it yet, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, he's got a special custom figure he's gonna share with you guys.
Yeah. Where is it? Oh yeah.
Wait, what? Fireblade, I really like the KSI stop motion you made. Huh?
What?
I never made a KSI stop motion.
I think that's me.
Oh damn!
I think that was me. Yeah. Well,
wait, didn't you make a KSI figure?
It was a little custom I did. Yo, wait a minute. A pink one.
What do you mean by pink one?
Yeah. Is that a pink energized Godzilla?
Yes. And who's this from? My boy AGM gave me this.
No way.
Yes way.
Wow, that's fire.
Yeah, the paint looks real good on that, man.
Like, see the purple? See that? Oh my god! It is. I actually like. He's AGM and Cyber Motions are the inspiration for all of us, and y'all are the inspirations too. Like, we're all growing with our sub motions, making good customs. That's yeah. And I want to say thank you, guys. Y'all are truly inspiration.
Oh, thank you, man.
Thanks, man. Much appreciated.
Oh shit! Wait, gears.
Yeah, I gotta. My God, I've told Xavier this plenty of times, but I've got so many ideas for so many things, and it
Yeah.
makes my head want to explode because I just want to put everything out at the same time, but I can only do one thing at a time. Yeah.
I feel you.
What's up, Godzilla Jing? Yeah, like today I kind of revealed my Space Godzilla already, kind of in the thumbnail. I mean, I really had no choice. I didn't want to. It was the thumbnail for the video.
Yeah.
But that I kind of say it every time I do a new custom, but that one might be my best one so far. My custom Space Godzilla.
I can see it, bro. I can definitely see it.
But the next, I'll tell everyone what the next two customs I'm gonna make are. And thanks, Jigzilla. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, congrats, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations.
yeah, it's me, the dad here, and Xavier's the unk over here. That's according to the chat. Yeah. So I got my Space Godzilla coming today, and then the next custom Godzilla is gonna be of Goji Guy, the YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And my I think this is maybe my fifth pre-evolved Godzilla figure coming in, but I'm using that as a base figure for the Goji Guy custom. And then after I finish that custom figure, I might have spoiled this one already in the quick live stream I did, but it's gonna be a mouthful. Evolved Space Shimo.
What?
Yes.
No way.
And
Dude.
Evolves Shimo.
yeah, Evolved Space Shimo. I already have the Shimo figure in hand. I just gotta sketch it all out. You guys already know I gotta come up with the story, make it make sense, and then start on that custom.
Dude,
That'd be a fun one.
nice.
Man, it must be nice to have a Shimu figure. Let me stop.
Oh,
I have
that,
two of
got your
them.
that reminds me. I'm gonna showcase Hayashima right now.
Yeah, well, go for it, man. If you got the figure with you,
Let's see it. Let's see it.
show Xavier what he's missing out on.
Oh,
Bro, tell me about it. I'm about to go to the factories myself. I don't care if I got to walk or swim.
Because where did you order it from?
What's up?
Where did Xavier? Where'd you order your Shimo again from?
I pre-ordered it back in October of last year at Big Bad Toy Store, and that was already my mistake right there. But yeah, they said November, and then they pushed it to December, and then December became January, and then it became March, and then June, and we're still here. So I just canceled it. I'm gonna order it. I want to either from Kowski or AliExpress and hope for the best. But yeah.
So, Cyber Kaiju, remember that comment you had on my post because I've been promoting Kauki's toy store for the Godzilla Evolved, and they did already ship mine. It should be coming in like 2 weeks. But Cyber Kaiji said he was gonna pre-order the Evolved off of Big Bad Toy Store. But there's your example, because I've also made a pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store for a Transformer toy a long time ago.
Really?
And it never arrived. I had to cancel it after the actual date it came out.
All right, guys, I brought it. Y'all ready? I'm gonna flex you, man. I'm gonna flex you.
Honestly.
There we go. My high.
Damn.
Playmate.
My guy got me. I thought he actually.
I thought he actually had it too.
Bro. At that point, that's probably gonna be the closest I ever get, because I'm just gonna have to just
Yeah, I got mine too.
and cop them somewhere else.
Look, my Evolve.
Bro.
Look, my Evolve.
Well, I thought you were
Fireblade.
Yeah, I got mine too.
Damn, bro, it's over for me. Playmates, it is, bro. I'm stuck in the Playmates factory while everyone else is either SH Monster Arts or Haya.
Wait, you said you were gonna order the SH Monster Arts. Pay full price.
Let me tell you what happened. So, okay, I was dead serious on this. So there's a store that I go to,
Right.
and I know they sell SH Monster Arts. So I'm like, okay, they had Shimu there, and a couple of them too. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me just, pay a long and a leg, and let me just get this figure. I go there, and it's gone. And I asked them, I'm like, wait, like you guys had this recently, like about a month ago, in which the time I went to go buy it. So I'm like, what happened? Like, there's no way, like, it all sold out. And they were like, yeah, like they just started, like people just started coming and buying them. I'm like, so you had like a good chunk of like figures there. I don't know how many, but it was a good amount. And obviously she was $240. I'm thinking, how many people just came in and just bought them all? Or did one person come in and decide, nah, this is all mine? And I'm like, there's no way. Like, and they were like, we have these guys, and it was just Scar King and Kong. I'm like, nobody wants this, bro. Like, oh, bro, I was just like, even SH Monsters, I couldn't catch a break. I wanted to get it at the store to avoid paying shipping anywhere else, because some websites do free shipping and some don't. So I just wanted to avoid paying shipping, but nope. It's just not my time yet. It's not.
You know what's funny though about that figure? So I had a very hard time wanting to buy it because online it was almost $300.
Yeah.
Just to order it to the US. So I was kind of like, if I ever run into it, maybe in a comic book store or something like that, maybe I'll buy it. And then when I did run into it, at a store that sold collectibles, I was like, yeah, I'm not getting it. $240, bro.
Bro, the box was gigantic. When I like before they sold out, I remember seeing the box on display. They didn't even take out the box; they just had the box on display. And I'm like, yo, I don't know how big the higher one is, but I remember just looking at this. I'm like, good lord, like this figure is gonna be crazy. But
yeah, I mean, I already have Haya Toys Shimo. I don't really need the SH Monster Arts one. Like, it doesn't make sense to get it anymore. I was kind of open to it before, but it doesn't make sense that price.
I think the SH Monster Shimu should have been at least like 150. That's still a lot of money, but 150 is just so much better compared to like
way more doable.
That's what I'm saying. Like 240, like I'm like that's a lung right there, bro. Like that's still not even tickets for like WWE. Like
well, when Godzilla Evolved came out for SH Monster Arts, me being I'm not really, I don't consider myself a figure reviewer, but like, because I wanted to make an early review, which that'll never happen with these figures because no one sends them to me early. I bought it as early as I could, and I spent $150 for it. The SH Monster Arts Godzilla Evolved.
Right.
But now when you look on Amazon, it's only like 120 something, and it comes the next day.
Yeah.
So, dude, you know what's so crazy? I order my Hayashimo, even number 10 Skullcrawler. Number 10 came in, but not Shimo because they canceled my order. I was like, damn.
Man, I hate when that happens. You know what I'm something that Dallas just said about pre-ordering or trying to buy something and get it on time.
Right.
I remember, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. When I was in high school, maybe like freshman year of high school, going into 10th grade, that summer I worked with my dad, and I remember I would get quote unquote paid like once a month. So whatever money I made that month, I was like 14 years old. So whatever money I made that month, I would obviously either buy a figure or pre-order. And I'm talking about like SH figure arts or like imports and whatnot. So I remember during that time period, there was these. It's still around. It's called a Super Action statue, but I don't like the figures because they're not really. They're called statues, but they're really figures. And like aesthetically they're very nice, but like in terms of like posability and articulation, not really. But I'm bringing this up because there was these figures from the Tokyo Ghoul, like Kaneki and the other characters, and I remember I'm like 14, I just got into like all this like different animes. I'm like, I really want that, so I worked that summer. I pre-ordered them from this website that's, by the way, not even around no more. Like back, they're literally gone, like off the face of the earth.
Damn.
So I pre-ordered them. And I forgot what what month they said they're going to be available. I think it was like October maybe of that year. So I'm thinking, okay, school will start and, I can the figures will come in. October comes around, which is like my birthday. The figures never come. I'm thinking, oh, that's weird. And then November comes, still no figures. So like, I'm already like panicking. I'm thinking, oh my God, I just got scammed. So I remember just emailing the website like a bunch of times, asking them like, "Hey, like, what's up here?" And they were just like, "Oh, like it's getting delayed and delayed." Bro, it got to a point where I was tired of them constantly delaying it. I know it's not their fault, but they just weren't getting it. So I remember I got to a point. I'm like 15 by this time. Every time they posted on like Instagram or whatever, the first comment would be me asking them, "Okay, that's cool, but when is so and so gonna get in?" Like I remember just after them. So they finally send it out after getting delayed. Mind you, the figure already came out. Everyone was already getting theirs, and I'm months like delayed. I get the figure. Or actually, no, they ship it out. It gets lost. I remember I'm like, oh my God, I cannot win. Like I just cannot win. Then they finally found it somewhere, and it gets redirected back on the route that it was supposed to be on. So I'm back being excited. I'm in school. I get the email that it got delivered to my house. All I can think about was oh my God, I'm gonna get home. Finally, after months, I get to get these figures. I get home, I see the box on my kitchen table. Immediately excited. I open the box, and I should have known. You're gonna see the twist. I should have known better. I opened the box. The toys were not in there.
What?
Immediately, right? I start losing my mind. I was about to nuke the house essentially. I was so I couldn't believe it. My dad comes into the house laughing his ass off. And I'm like, I'm screaming like this ain't funny. Like I got robbed, they played me, I got scammed, da da da. And he was like, yo, he's just laughing and laughing and laughing. Next thing I know, he opens his closet door, and there was the toys that I ordered. This guy got the package, opened it, took the toys out, and repackaged it, and then pranked me. And I'm like, after months of waiting, this is what you do last minute? Bro, I was so heated. I swear I wanted to explode. But I definitely know what you mean. I know the story was long, but I definitely know what you mean about trying to get things on time or trying to be the first to review or stuff like that. But it's just everything is unpredictable no matter what website or company you purchase from, because there's always going to be someone that somehow gets it first, no matter what you try to do here.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of, like I said, I don't consider myself a toy review channel, even though I might do some here and there. But I know that there are channels that get sent the figures directly by the companies. So I don't know if I'll ever get to that point, but at least thankfully though, with Kauki's toy store, the guy who runs it, the most he could do for me, because I've helped promote his store, is whenever he gets the figures at his warehouse in China, he'll do his best to ship it right away.
Right.
But he gets it just in time after some content creators get the figure from actual Haya.
Yeah.
So I get it on time just like everyone else, and I kind of accepted that. I'll never have the first review. Only first review I might claim is for the Drowned Viper and When I.
Bro, I know that pain. I used to think that was I still think it's cool when someone gets it first, because I'm just like, damn, bro, who's your plug? I'm like, damn, what I will say though, I don't like it when reviewers be like, oh, I'm not like sponsored. They don't send it to me. And then like immediately like either another video or another live stream, or when they meet the people in person, they're like, yeah, like we've definitely like worked before. I'm like, so you lied. Like just say that you work with the company or the company sends you these things. Like you don't gotta lie. Like come
I'm
on.
pretty sure though. I don't know how much my videos mattered in the past year, but I feel like I wouldn't be sent any figures because of how honest my videos have been before they come out.
Bro, tell me about it. I feel
But
like
I prefer honesty over
exactly.
glazing, you know.
Yeah.
Because I already know what I don't like off of the Haya Toys Godzilla Evolved, but it's still my number one most anticipated figure.
Yeah.
Also, with me already loving the figure, I still like the SH Monster Arts Godzilla Evolved. You know?
Yeah.
I still like both.
Depending, no matter the cons of the figure, I still
Right.
like that one. But even though I'm gonna sound like I'm glazing Haya when I get the figure, I still have my nitpicks about it. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to put in my videos. But yeah, Jar Jar said it's illegal to say you're not sponsored. So people who did that are committing a federal crime. But what if they don't live in the U.S.?
Dun dun dun.
Hey,
What if they live in Canada?
Canada. Dean the Bean says all the unks are here.
That's crazy. I am honestly because I am an uncle. So literally, yeah.
Jigsaw, thanks, I appreciate that. You know,
But yeah, I agree with what you said about like the whole like honesty thing. Like I feel like again, like I'm not gonna be one of those guys to be like, yeah, everyone online is fake. But it's just like you can definitely tell when a reviewer is getting special treatment from a specific name brand or a specific company. Because my thing is like I don't care. Look, at the end of the day, you can enjoy what you can enjoy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I feel like you still gotta be honest. Like, like whether it's your friend or an acquaintance or anything, I feel like you still gotta be honest. And I feel like that was the issue with I'm gonna bring them up because I love talking about them. That's my issue with these quote unquote reviewers with Hasbro. Because my thing is like you cannot be complaining about X, Y, and Z, and then when you meet them at these conventions, all of a sudden you guys are buddy, and it's just like all of a sudden all those issues that you were talking online or with your fans, you don't want to bring up, or when you do, it's a lot more watered down in comparison to what you were saying on video. I feel like you cannot be an advocate for we need this and that, and then in person you guys are, oh, what's good, so and so, and it's just like. I know what it is because they want to keep that connection. I understand that. But at the same time, you can just tell, like, and here's the thing about the internet. Like, there's proof of it. There's a digital footprint of everything. So they can say, like, oh, I didn't act fake, or I didn't say that. Just go find the video or the live stream. It's right there. And I'm glad that, like, you brought that up because I feel like that's what we need more of. Like, because here's my thing is, like, I talk shit about Hasbro and Super 7 all the time. If I was there talking to these executives or these people that promote it, I'm still gonna feel the same way because at the end of the day, they don't affect me and I don't affect them. Like no one gets hurt from it. You know what I'm trying to say here? Like it doesn't matter. And I feel like some people like they just don't want to burn a bridge. And I'm just like, I can understand that to a degree, but at the same time, just weird glazing. Like I do the same thing with my own sponsors. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm honest with it.
Yeah.
Like I tell people like you can get the Titan 13 figures from their website or AliExpress. Like, you know what I mean? And like again, that doesn't affect anyone but me. Cause I'm like, because my thing is like if you buy from AliExpress, good for you. If you buy from the link, that helps me, but also is good for you as well because you bought what you want. But I'm also honest with it because I'm like, again, you can get it from Ali or the actual website.
Yeah,
I'm like that's why I try to like pride myself on is the fact that like I'm honest with what I'm talking about, whether it's a sponsor or not.
Right.
Yeah, and when it comes to sponsors, I've gotten a lot of emails about I'm sure you might have too, Xavier.
Mm.
I've gotten a lot of emails from companies that offer to send me their product, and I either make a 30-second ad or 10 to 30-second ad in my video,
Yeah.
or I make a full video review on their product, and they offer to give me the product, and then they also offer to pay me, but they ask for my price, like what I charge them.
Yeah.
So, for example, I've gotten an email regarding earbuds, um, a Logitech camera, like a webcam,
Mm-hmm.
a wireless microphone, and then some other like pieces of technology that I do not find very relevant on my channel. And
Mm.
I've turned a lot of those down because I would rather just keep my content clean about, Godzilla and stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
instead of inserting, these little things just to get paid extra. That's not relevant to my channel because, you'll be able to tell when someone's getting paid to say something.
Yeah, like me and Timu. All right, let me
And
stop.
I'm not, yeah.
All right, let me stop. But go on.
Yeah. And I'm really bad at lying, so it would be, you would be able to tell if I got sponsored by somebody.
No, with me, because this people, I've gotten some comments, whether it's joke comments or people that are serious. They'll be like, "Oh, you just accept anything." I'm like, I really don't. Like, if you saw my emails, I get a lot of emails from people. Like, I'll tell you an example, right? I get a lot of emails from like these AI companies that be like, "Oh, use this AI this," or whether it's like music, or "Oh, use AI to get more views on your channel." I'm like, no, like I don't respond to them. And then sometimes with other emails, or not emails, other like people that hit me up, they I respond to them and they'll never respond back. I'm like, oh, okay, that was weird. Like, but I definitely know what you mean about the whole I definitely know what you mean with the whole like sponsors and whatnot. I try, for me, this is what I try to do, and this is what I wish people understood. And I'm not trying to like defend myself for the Temu situation, because I definitely, I get the joke. But this is what I try to have people understand. I tell people this: for the Temu thing, I accept sponsors that I feel makes sense to not only me but to the audience as well. Because I do a lot of stuff on my channel. I'm not like one specific, like, for example, I don't just do Marvel, right? I feel like I'm pretty like broad. So my thing is just like, I think if I'm going to accept this, I'm like, okay, is there a fan base or an audience for this, right? Or does this make sense with what I do? And I feel like I've done that with my channel, like, and like with the Temu thing, for example, or not even just with Temu, anything in general. If this product or this sponsor or this whatever I'm showing you doesn't apply to you, then what do you do as a normal person? You just move on. So if, let's just say I'm doing T13, if you don't like T13 or it doesn't apply to you, you move on. You don't do anything about it. You just, like, you know what I mean? Like, you just move on with your day. If Temu doesn't, if you're not interested in Temu or you don't plan on using it, then don't. And I felt like I was trying to explain that to like people, like especially around like the whole like Temu thing, and they were just like, "No, you're a sellout. You're this. You're that." I'm like, if you don't use it, this doesn't affect you. Like, it's just like, think of it like this: when you guys all watch YouTube, when an ad pops up, unless the ad appeals to you, what do? You skip the ad.
Right.
Like with me, I was just getting bombarded with everything. I'm like, good Lord, people, like, damn, bro. Like,
See what Goji Man 54 said?
All of a sudden, we see Goji-JoJo in 5 years just say, "And today's sponsor is brought to you by Raid Shadowgate Legends."
we gotta make that happen. We gotta make it happen. It's funny because actually, a couple of years ago, I tried to email them. This is when my channel was a lot smaller, because I was just trying to get any type of sponsor. They never responded. But no, I definitely get what you mean. But what's it called? Yeah. Wait, before anything, I wanted to double check. Goji-JoJo, I know you showed off the Shimu. Did you show off your other custom yet? The Space Godzilla?
That could have been a secret, but I can show
Oh, my
off.
fault.
Hey,
Oh, my
dang,
God.
okay. That's
Oh, no,
supposed to
that
be a
spoiled
secret,
it.
man.
All right, so
Right.
we're gonna have to do the Men in Black memory.
Yeah, we're
erase.
gonna do that.
My fault. That's definitely on me.
But
My fault.
here's the thing, guys. The stop motion test is coming. After this live, I'm gonna post the stop motion test as a short. So I'm gonna show it anyway. Screw it.
My fault. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought we were you were gonna like give like a sneak preview or something on the stream.
He got exposed. Thanks a lot. Kidding. All right, here it is. Space Godzilla, guys.
Woo! Yeah, everyone put W. Spam the chat.
That is sick.
Yo, that's fire.
Let's compare my old custom with this custom. Not this custom. AGM, if you're watching this, I love this.
EGM, if you're watching this, I love you.
EGM, we never talked before, but hey. We never talked before, but what's up?
2 Space Godzilla customs.
Okay, is that which body mold is the smaller one?
The NECA.
Okay.
And this one's from Haya 2019. I was gonna use it as pre-evolve.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, I have an extra 2019. Let me give this guy a try. So I gave it to my friend. He helped me out with the crystals and all that, the crown too. And I paint everything myself.
Mm.
But here's another thing I forgot to show. I'm sorry, guys. I had to do this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna show off. Here you go.
Oh my god, that's a unit. Good lord. Is that Super 7?
That's Super 7, yeah.
There you go.
That's a unit right there. You heard the sound of it when it hit the table. That's a brick.
Yeah. And here's the thing too. I'm sorry. I hope Dean the Bean's not here, so I don't want to break it.
Oh, I know what this is. I knew it. Oh shoot, where'd Fireblade go?
What? Oh
I'm
my.
not sure.
Oh,
Oh.
the Team fans got him.
I know it's spreading.
For real.
Monk,
They
you're
heard him laughing a
47.
little too much.
I don't want to hear you talk.
What's it called? Question. So, I actually wanted to give both Goji-JoJo and Fireblade. I wanted to ask them some questions. I know we've talked about it before on previous streams,
What's up?
but I wanted to ask them both. But where
I got
Yo, I'm sorry, I got disconnected.
Oh, okay, he's back. Okay, good.
Sorry.
Okay. But yeah, so I wanted to actually ask both of you guys some questions. So I already know I've asked these before, but I wanted to, I guess, help you guys like promote yourself more and put yourself out there,
right.
or for people to like to know you guys more.
Right.
So for both of you, I wanted to ask, like, what were I guess you can say, like, what was the start for you guys to get into, I guess, what you're into? So, like, we'll go to JoJo, like, what got you really into, like, Godzilla, and what made you want to start practicing stop motion and start a YouTube channel with it? And we're going to start with you, and then I'm going to essentially ask the same thing with Fireblade.
Oh, that's a good question, dude. What brings me to Godzilla? I really like dinosaurs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I see a fire-breathing dragon, so I'm like, oh, nice. And then the first Godzilla movie I saw, it was Godzilla 2000.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, sweet. This guy's like a dinosaur, ready out of dinosaur. And then Godzilla versus Space Godzilla came out. It was this channel that has all the, you know how our race is. It's in the Hispanic, this Mexican channel. Sorry for the race.
No, you're good.
and Godzilla versus Space Godzilla came out of nowhere. I was like, oh sheesh. I was like, now I know what Godzilla is, and I watched the '98. Terrible movie for me. I really hate it.
I love that movie.
Sorry, I should have said it. I'm so sorry. but overall, it's a pretty good movie. It did make me cry in the end.
Yeah.
And then yeah, what brings me to stop motions? I see people doing it. I was like, like I want to try it. I want to try it, but at the age of 18, I was like, maybe not. Maybe I could still watch. But now I turned 24. What age I started? I think 23 or 24. And everybody's doing it for fun. I want to do mine for fun. Probably get like that's why I've been practicing and put it on my YouTube. And now I'm more active on Instagram, posting. And I was like, after all of that, I've been grinding a lot, practicing more, gives me more, and I just need more time on my stop motions more.
Mhm.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that. You know what's funny? My first Godzilla movie was actually the '98 one, Zilla.
Yeah.
That's actually the first Godzilla toy that I have. Was that one? I still have it. It's like it has like sounds and whatnot. Like you press like the
Masters.
the chest.
There you go.
Oh shoot! Which one's that one? Or is that a custom?
98. 3D printed.
3D printed. Yo.
I
So
gotta buy that file.
But yeah, so I definitely what's it called? I started the same way there too, with that movie, and then it just evolved. Like I remember like getting like that's the figure right there. There you
that
go.
one's cool. That one's fire, bro.
Bro, that's the figure.
But a missing feet.
Well, mine's not missing a foot, but I know it. Hey man, it's still good though. You got majority of the figure, it's just missing it's good.
You know, it's so funny. So a lot of my viewers know that I'm not really familiar with dinosaurs. Okay.
Yeah.
I know just barely the few most popular dinosaurs. I'm not really familiar with the whole Jurassic universe, and I've been wanting to buy some Jurassic Park toys or Jurassic World toys because I'm excited for the movie. But it's funny because the Godzilla 1998 was also my first Godzilla movie, and I loved it as a kid. And that Godzilla is more of a dinosaur than anything, So it's funny. I love that Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Although that Godzilla is basically a giant dinosaur, but I never actually got into dinosaur movies, which is a little weird. But I just don't know where to start. I guess I'll just start watching the original Jurassic movies.
Yeah. Y'all excited for Rebirth?
Yeah, with the D-Rex. Man.
Yeah.
I saw the
gonna be
Funko
cool.
Pop today at Target.
Oh, nice.
I found the actual toy, and I was gonna get it, but then I saw the price tag.
Yeah, yeah, they're definitely pricey.
I was like, oh. But there's a giant T-Rex that they're selling, and I really wanted it. I posted a selfie the other day. It's so big. It's like, dude, man, and then I thought to myself, what am I gonna do with this?
T-Rex evolved.
Yeah.
Evolved T-Rex.
Jake says, I'm going to watch the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Guess what, Jake Zilla? I am also going to go see it, but for the second time today because it was that good.
Second time. Is it really that good?
It's exactly like the original. It's just
a lot of new things, probably.
This is going to sound very nerdy of me, but
hey, we're all nerds. We're good.
have you guys all seen the original animated ones?
Yes.
I have not, sadly.
I have. I've seen the first one, and I've seen part of some of the cartoon that came out. Not all of it, but some of the cartoon.
All right, so I'll tell you why I love this live action one, and hopefully this will kind of make it better for you now that you hear this from me, Jake Zilla. So you know how Gerard Butler voices Stoic, Hiccup's dad, like his dad in the animated movies. So the voice actor for the dad in the animated movies is playing the live action version of the dad. So
Oh.
the voice actor is the actual live action actor in the live action movie, and obviously he has a Scottish accent, and he's playing a Viking, so that accent is natural for him, and he plays the character so well to the point where I actually felt like I was watching a movie from that time. It didn't feel like I was watching like a Viking movie made in the modern times. Like you can kind of tell when you're watching some medieval movies or whatever, and you're kind of like, yeah, I could tell this is like something's bringing me out of the movie or TV show. But this movie actually made me feel like I was watching Dragons and Vikings because of the dad.
Yeah,
He played his character so well. Like
I
he felt like
agree.
a real Viking, you know.
I agree, man.
That would be the best part of the movie for me, Jake. So you're gonna have a lot of fun. I promise you.
That's what's up.
I heard that second movie for live action.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Jar Jar says, imagine not owning 3D printers.
I don't even know how to do one. I don't even know how to get one, start one, or any of that.
I mostly use my local library's 3D printer.
Yeah, I didn't even know libraries had all that.
Wait, library 3D printer?
Yeah, my local library has a 3D printer. I don't know if you guys have one, but most libraries do have 3D printers.
Damn, bro. I was saying
I'm still living in 2025.
I was saying, bro, in New York, we'll be lucky if our library's computer works. Like, damn. Oh, he actually has it.
There it goes.
Wow. What's it called? Wait.
Is that Rival?
No, wait. Oh wait, sorry.
JoJo's Kong figure.
Yeah, but these are the twins that the Laura was doing.
Yeah,
These guys are the sons of the rival.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your verse, Alex. Let's talk about that, man. Come on.
Oh yeah. Oh man, my brain is gonna explode because I have so many. My universe is in here. I'm trying to put it on. I'm trying to put everything out because I want everyone to feel what I'm feeling. But it's killing me. I gotta, work on one thing at a time. Like
right.
Like I know a long time ago I said in my live stream there's gonna be a Dallas versus Godzilla stop motion fight, and that plays into the whole universe story. Even EGM was in that live stream, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a Dallas versus Godzilla Evolved. The reason why I never started that, I have the story laid out for that little stop motion film, but I was waiting for Haya Toys Godzilla Evolved because the SH Monster Arts figure is a little bit of a nightmare to work with in stop motion because the figure can't look up all the way. The head just wants to look down all the time.
The SH, right?
Yes. And the eyes on the figure, it's weird. I don't know if it's just my figure, but the eyes on the figure only looks like it's looking down, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh.
So when I'm trying to animate with it, first of all, the head can't go up all the way, and then when the head is up as much as I can put it up,
right,
the figure still looks like he's looking at the ground with his eyes.
Right.
And it's kind of a nightmare to work with. Also, I have to create a custom figure of myself.
Mhm.
I don't know if I've talked about it before, but the whole story with Dallas versus Godzilla Evolved is you know how Godzilla goes on a rampage when he senses a threat,
Yeah.
kind of like in Godzilla X Kong the New Empire, how he
Yeah.
was collecting radiation.
Yeah.
So it was gonna start off with Godzilla, you know, terrorizing a city because he senses something, and then I was gonna make my character in the universe. I was gonna make me someone that works for Monarch and someone that kind of monitors the monsters when they're not basically at all times, right?
Right.
The Godzilla is destroying a city, and he's super dangerous. And then I've got my handy dandy watch over here and be like, Monarch, what did you need me to do? Okay, I'll take control of the situation. And then I'm gonna, if you guys have watched Ben 10, I'm gonna slap my watch.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, you already know where this is going. Be like, okay, Monarch, I got you. Slap my watch, and then I'm gonna turn into a giant, basically kind of like not a monster, but like a suit, kind of like
Iron Man, right?
Iron Man, or what's it called, the Jaegers in Pacific Rim.
Oh, yes.
So I'm gonna be in a suit that big, and
It's this.
basically, yeah, me turning big is kind of like how Ant-Man turns big with the little.
Yeah.
And then that's when it's gonna be my custom figure versus Godzilla Evolved.
Whoa.
And then I was gonna do part of it live action,
Right.
like me filming it downtown in my city, and then
No
the rest
way.
of it stop motion in a practical set.
Nice.
I don't have Hiya Toys Godzilla Evolved yet. That's what I've been waiting for because I want it to look perfect. And then obviously when I lose that fight, in the next episode is the Shimzilla versus Godzilla Evolved, because Shimzilla comes out of the ground.
Right.
And that's what Godzilla was sensing, was him coming to the surface. And then again, like I said, I've been waiting for the Evolved figure from Hiya Toys. That's why I haven't really been working on that. But it's been killing me. Trust me, it's been killing me. Just waiting.
Bro, that I mean, you know what's crazy? The whole time in which you're saying that, I was like envisioning it.
Yeah.
I was just like I'm also thinking like how you said like a kind of like filming it like with like live action and stuff. I'm like, oh, that work? Like the green screen will go crazy. Like I'm thinking to myself like, damn.
I already have it all planned. Like I already know what shots I'm gonna do. Like a shot of me in a car, you know, and the view is gonna be from inside the car, showing the windshield with some buildings, and I'm gonna have Godzilla behind those buildings because I've experimented with editing like that already.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, I know it's gonna be big, but I have to wait. That's the problem.
Yeah.
No, it's all no, I definitely get that. It's really about like pacing and stuff and like timing.
Yeah.
I preach that all the time. I always tell people like it's literally about pacing and timing. And
Yeah.
things gotta be obviously you don't want to like overdo it and like wait like 900 years, but like it definitely is about the pacing of it. I know what you mean.
Yeah. And
Yo, my internet is tweaking.
They're after you too.
hey, at least one of us has to have the bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But before we move on to anything else, I actually wanted to go back to Fireblade, and I wanted him to essentially answer the questions, like the similar questions that I asked Goji-JoJo. I wanted to ask him. So, like with you, Fireblade, I guess necessarily like what would you say was like the beginning / start of like you getting into all the different things that you're into? And same thing like again with Goji-JoJo, like what made you want to start like picking up stop motion, and what made you want to like I guess dive into like the YouTube community as well? Because I know people like personally who not necessarily stop motion, but like do their own art and whatnot. But they're not really like, I guess that's gonna be the same thing for you guys as well. Like that don't want to post their art out there or just keep it to themselves. And when I like, I didn't get it at first, but I guess like the essentially just asking you that, like, what made you want to essentially put your videos out there and share that you like this, like similar things to us and whatnot?
I don't really know. Can you give me a few seconds to think?
Yeah.
That was a loaded question.
Yeah, my fault. I know.
He was like, wait, what was the question?
My fault.
I listened.
Essentially, like, what got you into, like all the different things that you're into, like Spider-Man, Venom, even Godzilla and whatnot, like all those different things, and even you can even talk about action figures if you want to, and then what made you want to do your stop motion and then upload them to YouTube?
I mean, what got me to Godzilla was the MonsterVerse, but I did see a bunch of stop motions in my For You page. I was scrolling down. I did know this one YouTuber. I don't remember his name, but he made a ton of stop motions, which inspired me. And a lot of people were just doing it for fun. I wanted to try it out. I obviously did not get any views. My videos would just get 2 views. That's it.
We all got to start somewhere.
Yeah, but if you go down to my channel, you'll see the old videos. They're so bad. Every picture is just blurry, no sound effects. The movement's just terrible. But I think that's it.
Okay. Oh shoot, what was that? Oh, I don't know if y'all heard that. That beeping sound. Okay, that's good. I just wanted to ask you guys like that again, to that way, because I know with you two and Goji-JoJo and Fireblade, I know you guys haven't like, I guess, like, how do I explain this? Like similar, like I guess we could say like with me and not Fireblade, me and Dallas, or how we like show ourselves more, and I guess you can say like put things more out, or put things out there more.
Right.
And I want this, like, I know for some people, like, because Dallas already told me this before, like it builds a connection with the viewer and whatnot. And I wanted you guys to essentially like, if you guys wanted to, of course, but like, talk about yourself more, so then that way people can like, be like, oh, I'm the same way. Like, oh, he got it. He did it this way. So am I. Or, yo, I know that. I know exactly what you're talking about. So that way they can relate to you more and, just gravitate towards you.
Yeah.
Now it's Dallas' turn.
For real.
Before I get to my start, I'll answer Jake Zill's question. He said, what should I do? I'm still working on my storyboard for my next stop motion. Should I start filming now and then continue? I would say continue your story and finish it, and then you film. It'll make things so much easier, trust me.
I hope everyone's making sure to subscribe each other, because I'm watching.
Yeah.
Go to 200 subscribers.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Oh no, I was just looking at the chat. But yeah, I'll just give a quick rundown on how I started, and then how I got into this community, I guess. Which was only last year. So long time ago. A long time ago. When I was 7 years old. The first Michael Bay Transformers movie came out. And I've, seeing that as a kid was probably the coolest thing ever. And then Transformers Revenge of the Fallen came out, which was even more awesome. And then Dark of the Moon came out in 2013. Or sorry, 2011.
Yeah.
And around 2011 to 2013 is when stop motions really started on YouTube, at least as far as I know. So stop motions for like anime figures, I think with Dragon Ball Z that I've seen, and also Transformer stop motions. I would watch those all the time as a kid.
Yeah.
When I was like 12 or 13. And then, believe it or not, guys, in 2023, I was actively uploading Transformers stuff, like stop motions and figures and everything.
Yeah.
It got me nowhere, absolutely nowhere. But you know, you got to keep trying somehow. And there was if you guys didn't know, I work at a gym, and in 2023 July, I remember this day. I was scrolling on my YouTube channel, or not my YouTube channel, but on YouTube, and I saw a Transformer stop motion, and then I watched it. I was like, "Oh, this is pretty good." I was like, "Let me see who this guy is." And I scroll. He had like 20,000 subscribers, millions of views on his videos.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Wait, this guy looks like a member at my gym." I was like, "That's not possible. No one could be a YouTuber here."
I'm dead.
And then I looked at it and I was like, that is him. So the next time I saw him at the gym, I asked him, I was like, hey, dude, I was like, do you have a YouTube channel? And then he started laughing. He was like, yeah, did you run into it? I was like, yeah, you do Transformer stop motion. I was like, I didn't ever think I would ever find someone like in real life that actually does that, likes something that I like, you know? And I was like, and you have 20,000 subscribers? That's pretty cool. Like, that was just the craziest thing I've ever seen at that point. I was like, a guy in my town that's a YouTuber and he does Transformer stop motion. I was like, that's so cool. And then I asked him if he could give me some advice, and you know, he gave me some stop motion advice.
Yeah.
And then I experimented with Transformer stop motion in late 2023, and then before Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire came out last year.
Yeah.
I started making the Godzilla stop motion videos because I was feeling the hype of that movie, you know. And then I think in January I started off with 1,200 subscribers, and I kind of found that Godzilla stop motion community.
Right. Yeah.
And I stuck with it, you know. And just like Xavier said, we all got to start somewhere. And, you know, a lot of my older stop motions last year don't look that good, but I wouldn't have known what I know now if I didn't get through those videos out, you know. So don't worry about the views. Don't worry about if you don't have sound or if you don't know how to edit it properly.
Right.
You have to get through that so that you can improve, because that's literally the only way. And you know, like, my channel is about to hit 50K, and the only piece of advice I can really give you guys if you want to grow is just be yourself. That's all you gotta do, is be yourself. Because I really had to put myself out there. The first time I found Xavier's channel was when I looked up a tutorial on how to do an atomic breath for Godzilla.
No way. No way.
Really?
You guys didn't know that. So I was looking up, okay, how the hell do I put an atomic breath on my Godzilla figure for stop motion? And then Xavier's video showed up, and then I used his advice. I put it in my stop motions, and then I subscribed to him. I was like, this guy's pretty cool. He does tutorials. And then one day, Xavier posted something on his community tab. And then I was like, hey, would you be interested in collabing with a live stream? And then he was like, yeah, I'm down. And I think at the time I had maybe like 20,000 subscribers, something like that. And he had around 60,000. And, you know, he's about to hit 80K. So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That was late last year. Yeah.
Damn. It's crazy how time is flying.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was because of the atomic breath video. Damn.
Yeah. And you know, guys, listen to this. Me and Xavier talked about it. But whatever you guys put out, make sure you guys put out videos that you would enjoy yourself. Also, you don't know who might be watching that video, and we talked about that a long time ago. Like, I was live streaming, I was posting these crappy little stop motions, and then EGM just pops up in my live stream, you know. And yeah, the goat, you know. You never know who's watching. You literally never know who's watching. And
if you're watching this live stream, AGM, I need you to join us. We're gonna bring Cyber into this. The 6 goats and the live stream collab is gonna be so peak.
yeah. And the thing I loved about the Godzilla, I'll just say Godzilla toy community or stop motion community specifically, is that it's not that big. And I feel like the MonsterVerse is still pretty young, even though the first movie came out in 2014. But I feel like this was like another MCU type of thing, you know? Like, we've had the Marvel universe, cinematic universe, since 2009, 2007, somewhere around there, with Hulk or Iron Man.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a lot of YouTubers do that really well. But I felt like the MonsterVerse / Godzilla stop motion, that whole community right there is still young.
Right.
And I just wanted to be a name in that community, just like EGM, you know. So I would say he's another inspiration of mine too. And Jake Zilla, you know what's funny about Aiden Wiegand Films, the stop motion YouTuber? He messaged me 2 weeks ago on Instagram before I even finished my Space Godzilla figure. He offered to buy it off of me.
No way.
No way.
Bro,
He was like,
pre-order.
yeah, he was like, if you're ever interested in letting it go, he's like, I have an offer for you. And I was like, sure, but I don't know if I'd sell it.
Bro had it on pre-order. That's crazy.
He could buy mine. I guess he didn't have no idea.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. My guy Goji-JoJo's about that money.
I need the money. I need Hayashima. Give me a Hayashima, please. Give me a Hayashima.
Yeah. Yeah. Adam Wiegand's cool. He's got good stop motions.
Let's see. I could bring him in here. Let's see. We'll see.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I think that was what's it called? Like, everyone's like, I don't know the words origin stories, but like everyone's like, you know, beginning and origin. I think that was pretty good. And I think that's a good thing that that you guys talked about it as well, because I always I've learned in the last like 2 years that building a connection with people definitely helps out big time, because just like what Dalasaur said, my brother's been telling me this, no joke, forever. Like this part where he was saying, you got to put yourself out there, and he meant that in like every aspect, whether it's real life or like what you do. And he's been telling me that, and I just didn't know, like, I didn't know how to like react to that information. I was just like, I don't know what that means. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. And you know, when he would tell me, like, you know, like, you got, like, you know, like, how about showing yourself and showing people like other things I guess you're into. And the truth is, like, again, like, he's been telling me that forever, but I didn't do it because here's the thing about my channel. I know some people have been around for, you know, the beginning, or they started off like, and I think my channel is in phases, so that makes sense. Because one thing about me, and the truth is, like, I've had a lot of start stop phases with my channel. Like, I can, like, I don't know, like, if I literally had like a graph on screen, I can like show you guys like essentially the timeline. But essentially, is like, I've realized that my channel has had many ups and downs, where essentially every time I come back, it's to a different audience. And yeah, some people do stay around and some people don't. But essentially, he was just telling me that, like, you got to put yourself out there. And I felt like it wouldn't work though, because at the time in which he was telling me, I felt like that audience I had only cared about specific things, which was just either stop motion or just, oh, when's your next Avengers X, Y, and Z, or when is your next blah 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 blah. And and I felt like I felt a little bit like suffocated, where I was just like, they wouldn't care about that, because when I tried to expand and do other things, those videos didn't do well. So I felt like, oh, they just only care about one specific thing, and then I didn't do it. And then, one thing led to another, many ups and downs. I mean, many ups and downs. And, I just decided, all right, and nice, and like, it's going to sound a little fucked up, but I'm just like, you know what, fuck this channel. I'm out of here. And I was gone. Like, I was like, all right, like, I'm fully out the door at this point. My friends and family and my girlfriend were like bringing me back. They're like, like, what if you do it differently? And I was like, but how though? And they were like, just just really show more of yourself and just show the other things that you like. And I'm like, I don't know, like, would they care? And I realized, I'm like, well, it's not about that. It's the fact that I'm going to be starting brand new again, because every time I come back to the channel, it was a different audience every time. So that's what I did coming back. I just decided, you know what? All right, I'm going to do, just show people how, I guess, like, my repertoire in a way. It's like, all right, I like toy hunting. I know a lot about toys. I know I can do tutorials on both stop motion and collecting, and show like more about me. And it was definitely hard for me, but I just decided, like, I would rather do things that I like than do something I don't like. And I'm not saying that I didn't like doing stop motion. It's just, I definitely have, I say it, but I gotta tell people this, like, I'm very part-time when it comes to it. Like, I don't mind doing tutorials or helping people out. That's not the issue. But me personally, it's because, one, I don't need to do that content no more, and I don't want to. How do I explain this? Like, not that there's necessarily no desire, but I just don't have that same drive as I used to when I was younger and as a teenager and stuff like that. So that's why. And again, like, I'm bringing this up because when I came back and started being myself, the channel popped off more than it's ever have before. And I think that the biggest factor with it was just me, obviously, like, making content that people like, don't get me wrong, but it was also just me being myself. And I'm just like, I couldn't believe it, because I was like, damn, this is so, like, different. Like, not just like before, I remember no one really cared, I guess. And now I feel like people do care. Now, like, the biggest, like, shift, because I was like, damn, like, it felt foreign to me. And I'm just like, all right, this is awesome. But yeah, that's essentially the best piece of advice I'd recommend to everyone, is like, no matter what you're doing, it can be anything, not just collecting and stop motion. Like he said, like, be yourself. And again, like, you never know who's watching. Oh, voice crack. You never know who's watching. Even a musician recently, Tyler the Creator, I don't know if you guys listen to him, but he even said that in, like, I don't know, I don't think it was like a commercial maybe or something he did, where he tells like these other artists, like, you never know who's there, you never know who's watching, because that can open up a door to so many different things. And I've truly, again, like, I can tell you for a fact that is very true. Like, you never know who's watching.
Yeah. And I wanted to elaborate on something we were just talking about, and it'll kind of answer Cyber Kaiju a little bit better, because he asked, let me see.
He was talking about collaborating with other creators, right?
Yeah, what's our advice with collaborating with other creators? So basically what I said, obviously, was just put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to ask others to collab. Like, the way I met Xavier was I just commented on his community post, and then he replied to me, and then we went from there, But I've tried collaborating with other YouTubers. I mean, I won't name who they are or what they do. They do Godzilla stuff, but and I've been basically, I don't want to say rejected, but they just look past me on purpose. So I'll show them a bunch of, and I talked to Xavier about this a little while ago. I'll show everybody support, and these YouTubers I was trying to collab with, I thought would have been such a great idea for both my channel and their channel.
Right.
Yeah, I would support them. I would even donate to their stream just so they could notice me a little bit, get a little bump, and yeah, I've been ignored on purpose, and the donations that I've donated, it's just a simple, oh, thanks for the donation, man. Back to the stream. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, wow, all right. Well,
That's
and I was like, well, that's fine. I guess I'll just move on, and it's completely fine because it's their channel. I'm just gonna move on with to the next person I can possibly work with. But
yeah.
you guys got to be okay with that because not everyone, and I had to find out the hard way, obviously, but not everyone's gonna be basically gonna be nice, and
Yeah.
not everyone's gonna be open to. Because just like Magic said, a lot of people do have egos, unfortunately, and
Yeah.
thing I
Tell me
love
about
about collaborating is it just opens up communities with each other. So a lot of people who watch my channel probably watch Xavier's channel, and then vice versa. And then that's the great thing about collaborating, and that's why I try to do it, is because it kind of shows everyone that we're all in the same community. But yeah, just don't be afraid to ask, and don't be afraid to get rejected. Just keep
Right.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one wise words right there, Dallas. That
yeah.
actually inspire everyone the way
And
you say it.
and I know a lot of people are trying to make it with their videos. Just remember too that every single video is an experiment. All right. And the way my channel blew up last year is, I would only get not like just a few hundred views on my shorts. And when I hit something, I don't know if it was an algorithm, but I made a video a certain way, and it worked really good. It blew up. I started doing more videos like that,
it.
and it worked. And I still use the same format that I was experimenting with last year, and it still works. And you know, a lot of videos that you put out, like the regular full form ones, not the shorts, those are a lot harder to grow. But
Tell me about it.
like I said, experiment. If you upload something and it only gets like 10 views, that's okay. Just keep trying
Exactly.
different things, and
Yeah.
then maybe that one video is gonna hit 500 views. And then when you get that 500 view video, you're like, okay, that works pretty well. I'm gonna do another video like this to see
Mhm.
how well that does, and then you just gotta keep experimenting.
I
Right.
agree. I agree.
We've all been there with the low views, and I've lost a lot of times, but you don't really get to the top without losing. I'm okay with losing and making mistakes. That's the best way to learn when it
Yeah.
comes to making content. Yeah, it's just it, and I'm learning every day. Trust me, guys. The whole the whole YouTube thing is it's just learning every day, every single day.
Have you guys ever seen those bot comments that say I'll subscribe to anyone who subscribes to me?
Yes, those were a big thing a few years ago, but I definitely still see them around.
I actually used to subscribe to tons of those, but until I realized they were not like who they were.
Wait, on your videos?
No, not on my videos. On a lot of different ones that I used to watch.
Yeah. Let me see. I don't know if I get a lot of bot comments.
Goji-JoJo, look at the comments. Here.
What?
Someone's here for you, man.
Someone's here.
Oh God, not him, please.
Is it not him?
They're here for
God,
you.
help!
The bandits are here. The bandits are
It's
here.
JoJo's arch nemesis.
Yeah.
Not to go like too crazy into this topic, because you'll see why. Because I don't want to give this individual any type of clout. But my guy Magic in the chat knows one thing about me. I am a All-American Division I hater. I will proudly admit when I'm a hater. Now listen, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this individual I hate truly, deep down in my heart. But I'm not going to talk about like the whole origin, like essentially here. But a reason why I'm bringing this up is because, like he said about ego and stuff like that. Because let me tell you something. This is when I was like younger, and this is when I learned about like people with like massive egos and whatnot. And listen, I want people to understand what I'm about to say is that there is nothing wrong with having confidence in yourself or your ability, but there is a difference between ego and confidence, and I think a lot of people don't know the difference between the two. And some people might, and this is this person I'm talking about, well, I don't know if they still do videos, probably not. They used to do videos, and they had a crazy inflated ego, like probably surpassing Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. Like, I don't understand why they did, but they did. And why am I bringing this up is because at the time in which, you know, they were popping off, they would get, you know, some views and some like subscribers and whatnot. And there's nothing wrong with that. What was wrong about it was the fact that this person was putting down so many people. And I was there for this as well. I wouldn't say a victim to it, but I was definitely caught in the crossfires of it. And this person, for some reason, just wanted to put everyone down and just inflate himself. And it was just crazy to me because I'm like, we were already like kids. We were like 13, 14 around this time, maybe 15. And the fact that you're putting down people relatively in the same age group, and even younger people who like liked you and stuff like that. And he was doing this to his own friends, which I didn't understand. Well, I say friends loosely because I don't understand how this person even had friends, but whatever. And I just didn't understand that. And I just remember just saying to myself, like, this is not confidence. This is just pure, like, at the time I was young. So I just said, like, it was just greed. Like, I don't understand how someone could be this greedy and this selfish. And I realized that it wasn't confidence that this person had. It was just a massive ego for no reason. And I'm bringing this up because this person went nowhere. Like, they ultimately crashed and burned. And I just, like, couldn't believe, like, again, like, the effect that they had on other people and how with this person with their ego can just, like, selfishly put down other people, even though those people didn't deserve it. And I just couldn't believe it. And I'm just like, that's just the most, like, every time I hear the word ego, that individual just pops in my head because that person was such a selfish and such a evil, I guess you can say ego, just crashed and burned and ultimately went nowhere. And I remember just being like, so just in awe, but like in a, you know, not in a good way, just with like how, like, wow, like, I don't understand how, like, for example, let's say us four right here, right? Let's say Dinosaur was like, because this is exactly what they would do. Dinosaur would be like, yo, guys, like, this Space Godzilla, like, I worked really hard on it. Like, I'm really proud of it. I think I did really good. This is my best. And let's say me would come out and be like, nah, it's okay. Like, I could have done better, or it's not all that. People are not going to care. Just constantly putting you down for no reason except to make himself feel better. And that was just like one example. There was so many other ways. And ultimately, like, your ego is going to be, if you have one, or like I guess you can say like a massive ego, that's ultimately going to be like a massive downfall, because you need to learn the difference between an ego and confidence. Because a person with an ego, you can only get so far, in my opinion. But a person with confidence can go further, or just believe. And I'm glad that you, again, like, brought that up, because I really want people to understand, like, the difference between the two, and learn that you can be confident in yourself and not affect other people in a negative way. And yeah, that's just like, I don't want to go too in depth with it. I know I already like said a lot as it is. But there's, trust me, I can go so much more.
No, dude,
in the
I have
story. But, yeah.
the whole time we were talking about the ego and confidence thing. Oh my god, I was picturing a person too. I just have a quick story for you guys, and you guys can interpret who has the ego or confidence here, depending on how you think about it. But when I had about 20,000 subscribers, so it was a little bit late last year before December.
Yeah.
The YouTuber at my gym, I was trying to get a collaboration with him, and I'm not going to say his name, at least not right now. But I still love the guy, just didn't work out. But I had about 20,000 subscribers, and then I think he was at about 35,000. And like I said, he makes Transformer stop motion videos, and I kept asking him, "Hey, are you available to do a live stream collab? Since we live here close together, you can come over to my house. We can sit together and we can do a stop motion reaction from my viewers, and then we can do a stop motion reaction from your viewers. It'll work out for both of us. We can help each other." And then he was like, "Yeah, of course, I'm down to do it." And then he was having some, girl problems, which that's not really relevant to the story, but yeah, he kept saying, "Yeah, we'll do it." And then he was like, "I'll come over tomorrow at 5 p.m." And then I set up my whole garage. I had the table ready, the mics ready, my laptop and everything. And he says, "Sorry, can't make it." I was like, "Okay, no worries. What about next week?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." Next week comes by. "Sorry, bro, I can't make it." And then that kind of happened maybe like 2 or 3 more times. And then he kind of fell off the YouTube thing. And then when I actually, this is going to sound really funny, but when I caught up to him in subscribers, when I hit like 37,000, and he was still at 36,000 or 35, something like that. That's when he kind of woke up and was like, "Oh, we should get to the live stream collab pretty soon then, huh?" Because he kind of saw that my channel was growing, so maybe he was taking me more serious now.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, of course, I'm still down to do it. We can do it at my place. I can set everything up. We can do it together." And then he was like, "Yeah, of course, maybe next Sunday." And he still kept flaking.
Yeah.
And then it was funny because it became a little race between me and him on who would hit 40,000 first. So he started uploading stop motions again, which he was doing really well. And then I told him, "Hey, dude, I just hit 40K. I told him at the gym, and he was like, "No way, bro." He's like, "That's good." And then he was like, we need to do the live stream collab now.
Now he wants to do it.
That's exactly what I was saying. I was like,
"Who's we?" Nah.
Yeah, so I was like, "Now you're taking me seriously." I was like, "Okay." Well, I was like, "We'll find a time and do it sometime." And then fast forward to now, I'm about to hit 50K. I'm a few hundred away. And he's still stuck, I think, at around 44, 45. But he never took my offer because he never took me seriously.
Right.
And then when it was too late, when he actually took me seriously, that's when I kind of gave up and I was like, I could tell you're never taking me seriously. I don't think we should collab anymore.
Wow.
So I didn't tell him that, but I kind of gave up mentally. I was like, "Look, I'm pretty serious about the YouTube thing."
Yeah.
And I was trying to work with you, but you didn't take me seriously when I had a smaller channel. And I just, energy wasn't the same anymore, and I had to close that opportunity, unfortunately.
Yeah, you have to flex on him.
But like I said, I don't know who had the ego there or who had the confidence, but maybe a little mix of both on each side.
Yeah.
But yeah, JMC's in the chat.
Yo, is that my dude? Bro, I watch his TikToks all the time. They kill me. That's actually one of the first few people I actually followed on TikTok, which is actually like insane. I was like, yeah, because wow, that's another thing. Like just seeing like how fast they blew up was just like a GMC. Because I remember following them on TikTok, and then one day they commented on my channel when I was doing a live stream. I'm like, wait a minute, and I put like the correlations together. I was like, wait, I know you. I follow you on my burner account on TikTok. I was like, wait a minute, no way. I was like, wow. Yeah, shout out to my guy JMC.
He just came out with the Space Godzilla too. That one was really good.
I agree.
But yeah, guys, more of that story. There's nothing wrong with having confidence or belief in yourself or in your abilities, but your ego can end up hurting not only yourself but other people along the way, and that there's no other way to put it. That shit sucks. Like that really sucks. Like like I tell people all the time, like I wouldn't even consider myself to be a confident person. I just because like for me at least, I feel like life has like humbled me so many times to where I'm at a point where I'm like more than grounded. I'm like in the dirt. So I'm just like I feel like with me, like life can never. How do I explain this? Like I feel like life is always there, ready to humble you.
Yeah.
I feel like I've experienced that enough to where I'm like I'm so grounded, where I'm like, okay, I cannot let like ego or whatever start consuming me because I already know around the corner there's gonna be something waiting for me and I'm not gonna like it. But let me just hopefully none of you guys ever turn to the dark side because yeah, man, you might get pieced up like Anakin did. But hopefully you guys don't get there.
Yeah, but
yeah.
So some advice from the unks. I hope you guys save that mentally in your head or write it down because those are some things that we've been through growing our channel, and you know everyone's gonna go through that. But
that
Magic cooked.
What happened?
Look at Magic's comment.
For real.
I agree.
wait, am I missing something? What did he say?
He said, "Yeah, I call it life."
Like, yeah, man.
You better find her today.
That we were to talk. Yo, is that my guy Makai Lee in the chat? Shout out to the goat.
Yo,
Hi Firelight, how are you? Very good, man. How are you?
That's my guy. What's it called? Y'all ready for what's it called? Y'all ready for those new movies? Y'all ready for 28 years later? Superman, Fantastic Four,
Fantastic Four. I am
World.
so excited for that, man, and Superman. Like, I'm gonna go broke watching all those movies next month.
Not me. I'm just gonna sneak in the theater. All right, let me stop. Bro, movie tickets over here in New York are insane. 28 years later, I looked it up. $25, not even including tax.
For a regular?
Yes, the most like basic. I'm like, oh my god. Like,
can I show you how much my tickets are,
bro?
Because I'm gonna go see how to Train Your Dragon IMAX.
we're gonna stick our figures in there and bring our own food to the theater.
No. Let me show you. This is a regular seat, not IMAX.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if the stream can see it clearly. Oh no, we can't.
The light.
Oh no, I see it.
Is it mirrored?
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it.
What?
Yeah, I kind of see it.
Oh, this is crazy. I'm about to.
Is it
Yo.
Damn, bro.
Yo, is that
That
actually?
beef? Man, I'm about to, bro.
I have it's 50 cents for me.
That's crazy.
You know why?
What?
This is exactly what I do. I go to the front desk and I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to see How to Train Your Dragon. And then they're like, oh, okay, that's gonna be $25. And I'm like, actually,
I get a discount.
Do you have any idea who I am?
No fucking
No
way.
way.
Yo,
Holy
Pulls out the business
Yo,
card. No way.
yo.
I don't know. I can't really say it, but
Bro, no.
I'm just kidding. They don't give me discounts. I pay I pay Regal, the movie company Regal, the membership. I paid $22 a month, and I get to see unlimited movies. Each ticket's 50 cents for me.
Wow.
Bro.
Yeah, and then the IMAX ticket is $8 for me.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Bro, tickets
Yeah.
over here. Let me tell you something. I already I'm gonna be honest with you. I already don't like New York as it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I listen, I don't know anywhere else that's better to live in because I've only been in like I only know one place, but I cannot stand living here.
Yeah,
But the movie tickets, man, are ridiculous. I think the cheapest movie ticket that I paid in the last couple of years was like $18, and that was to go see Mario.
yeah.
I remember when I saw Spider-Verse, it was like $30 just for me.
Dang.
And then $30 as well for Godzilla. Now, albeit I messed up and got 3D because I was rushing. I literally was like rushing to the theater, and I didn't even like realize I clicked 3D when I bought them. But yeah, like tickets here are ridiculous. Like even when you click the quote unquote like discounted section, it's like, oh, but like, oh yeah, just go watch it at this time, and it's just like, but I'm still paying an arm and a leg, like,
Yeah,
damn. And I'm like, and then what sucks is that all the movies that I want to see come out like back to back, like 28, Superman, Jurassic Park, or World, and Fantastic Four. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, like, you guys are killing me right now, like, good lord. And then like some of my friends where they live, they'll send me screenshots and it'll be like $11, $15. I'm like, yo,
that's crazy, man.
like who? What? Why? And I know why. It's because it's New York, man. We get the New York tax.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, man. Superman and Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four because I love Fantastic Four. Superman has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Like with Henry Cavill. So and let me see. Cyber Kaiju says, "Yo, Goji-JoJo, you gotta assemble the YouTuber stop motion Avengers. You already got Dallas Unraveled and Fireblade." Oof, my resume for stop motion's not that built yet to be part of this elite team.
Nah, bro. My stop motions are mid. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Listen. You know what it is? One thing I've learned when watching sports is that I always like I'm always amazed when I see an athlete mix in all the stuff they learned, because I feel like I am able to teach people,
right?
But when it comes to like me myself putting these things together, there's times where I'm able to do it, and there's times where I feel like I'm not able to do it,
right?
And it's like, I don't know, it's like a weird way of like watching, like if I'm the teacher like preaching to my like not students but like teaching like my students these things, and they'd be like, oh, but Xavier, how come you don't do that? I'm like, hey, shh, I'm the one teaching here, like let's like, hey man, like I know what I'm that's the way I feel, like
exactly, yeah.
But I think what for me it's just like there's times where I'm able to put it back to like put it all together, and then there's times where some stuff just doesn't gel well together. But hey, that's still life though. That's you gotta just put it together.
Yeah.
I am gonna head out in a second because my video is gonna premiere at 2 p.m. But
all right,
I have a very special story for you guys, and I hope this inspires you all. All right,
bring it.
Hopefully the train doesn't really bother you guys because I can hear that.
I've heard that.
Goodness, it's sirens for Xavier and it's trains for me.
Yeah, bro.
You know what's crazy? I live right next to a train station, so I get both. I have both.
All right. So, anyways, does everyone remember my bootleg Godzilla Evolved custom figure?
Yeah,
That's my very first custom figure that I made. no painting experience. I just went for it, right? And that was part of a lot of my stop motions. I don't have that figure anymore, and I didn't really tell anyone what happened to it. I didn't sell it or anything, but one of my friends at the gym, he came up to me and he told me, "Hey Dallas, I work at a school, and this class that I work with, they're like, special needs, like kind of like a special ed class, right?
Yeah.
So they're all super awesome and energetic." And he told me he was like, I was showing the whole class your YouTube channel on the projector, and he's like, there's one kid in particular that loves your channel and he loves Godzilla. And I was like, no way. And he was like, yeah, he watches your videos every single day. And he secretly recorded the student watching my Shimzilla video. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then my friend asked me, he said, hey Dallas, so we're actually giving him an award tomorrow for being the top student of the class. Is there any way you could give him a message or say something to him? He said that would mean a lot to him. And I was like, why don't I just give him something pretty special, And I was like, should I buy a new Godzilla toy? Should I buy a new figure online? And
Right.
But I was like, no, let me actually give him something special to me. And I picked out my Godzilla Evolved custom figure. And it kind of hurt me to let it go because I was like, this is my first ever custom. This is what set me off. And, I love it on my shelf, but this kid's going to love it. So I wrapped it up and I wrote a letter. And then I gave it to my friend. I was like, here, this is my gift to him. I hope he enjoys it. And then my friend was like, I'm going to record his reaction. All right. So I'm going to show you guys the video of him opening the gift for me. And he was so excited. And it was a really awesome thing to see. So I'm going to show you guys. Let me see.
And are you a fan of Dallas? Yeah. And guess what? I saw him yesterday and he has a gift for you. He does have a gift for you. We gotta start
my
with
guy
that.
is
Okay, so he wanted me to give you this. It says to Elias from Dallas. You want to read it out loud?
Hi, Elias. This is Dallas. Or this is Dallas. I just want to say thank you for watching and supporting my YouTube channel. As a special thanks, I am giving you my custom Godzilla Evolute figure. I used this figure in many of my stop motion videos. Thank you, Elias, and
got me
don't
clapping too.
stop being awesome.
And then you ready?
Yo.
You want to pull it out?
Yeah. Holy God! It's Godzilla!
Wow.
Wow, dude.
Amazing.
It's King Godzilla!
That is
That's
heartwarming.
from Dallas.
Thank you, Dallas!
Yeah, right?
Oh my God! King Godzilla! Oh my God!
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah! It's stop motion. Now I can use this for my movie.
Right?
Oh my god.
Dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
that
That
sounds
made me
bad,
feel
bro. That's
so good,
actually
guys. Like,
Dude, my heart. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
that figure belongs to him now, and he can make his own stop motions,
Yo, Dallas.
And there was he also recorded a video of him playing with the figure. I'll show you guys that. It's so funny. And I'm like, same. That's exactly what I do with my figures.
Imagine yourself
in
Hollow
the
Earth.
scene in the movie in the Hollow Earth.
Exactly. I was
Hello.
like, that's exactly what I do to envision my scenes, But yeah, that made me feel good. I was like, when that happened a few months ago, I was like, am I gonna make a video about it? I was like, nah. It was for me to see. It was pretty awesome. Yeah,
Wow.
so
Wow.
like I said,
dude.
like we said, guys, you never know who's watching. You really never know who's watching. But yeah, I missed that figure, but at least someone else is gonna take care of it.
That's great, man. That's really
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I'm in touch right now, bro.
I'm glad you did that,
Pause.
bro. You did the right thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. That was
He
hard.
was awesome, bro. Yeah.
Man.
But yeah, chat. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Subscribe to Goji-JoJo.
Thank you. Thank
I remember when he was in my stream last year, and he was barely hitting 30 subscribers. All right, so he's gone pretty far, man. Make sure you guys leave a like on the
Yeah, my
stream
guy's
as well.
100, dude.
And yeah, also, yeah, Fireblade and Xavier, we definitely will collaborate again on a live stream when I have more time.
Yeah.
Or when we struggle to get an available time with each other.
I'm available until July 20th. So
Yeah.
if you wanna ask me, I'm down to do it.
And just like Goji Man 54 said, he subscribed to every single one of you in the chat. That's exactly what we want, guys.
So,
All right, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
thanks for coming. This is amazing collab that we ever done.
Yeah, and yeah, I hope you guys
And Dallas
learned a lot.
sharing his story just makes it better.
Yeah, I wanted to tell that story somehow, but I guess I was glad I was able to share it with you guys first. But yeah, JMC, thank you for joining the stream, dude. Jaded Family, Agentzilla, Magic, Goji Man, Darkest Night, everybody. Pretty good amount of people in here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jakezilla. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. I don't know if you guys are still gonna continue, but if you guys are, my Space Godzilla showcase is gonna go up in 10 minutes at 2 p.m. So yeah, I might see some of you guys there, but I'm gonna head out and yeah, be on the lookout if we do announce another collab live stream, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
This
man,
was-
for real.
was pretty awesome.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
so yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time.
All right. Yeah.
All right,
We'll see if one of
You,
us
man.
are available.
All right, see
All
ya,
right.
man.
All
all
right.
right. Have a great day, guys.
See you, Dallas.
Bye.
Everyone, that's the GOAT right there. Shout out to the GOAT, Dallasor. The
Bro,
GOAT.
Dallas, dude. That story, dang.
Yeah.
That got
That was
my heart.
heartwarming.
Like, bro, like, dude, that's down. I can't stop thinking about that video, dude. That
I just
my
hear like
God.
a sniff.
Yeah. It got me a little teared up. Okay, got me a little teared up, man. That's wow.
Yeah, bro, that's a great story. W Dallas, dude.
W Dallas, guys. W Dallas, bro. Like, come on, put the W's.
And that's and that right there right there essentially like ties into what we were saying about the whole like not having an ego and just obviously being nice to everyone, and you never know who's watching. Because again, like, you never know what connections you may have or what impact you may have on people. Because like again, like you just saw like what not only what Dallas did, but what like his videos and what like it means to someone else.
Yeah.
So, like again, like if he was like a super egotistical person, like I don't even think that moment would have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so that's why again, like we like that's literally a perfect example of everything that we were talking about.
Bro, Dallas, man. Oh, dude.
Yeah, that was amazing. I'm glad he did that. That was really
nice.
Right there.
Yeah.
Definitely amazing, dude.
W legend, bro. Like, wow.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna shed it here. Wait, give me a sec.
Okay. Goji-JoJo. When I hit at least 70 subs, can I collab with you? If we keep growing.
Wait, The Darkest Night. Can I join next? I don't know.
Hey, Goji-JoJo, I'm quitting YouTube. Why is that, agent?
Wait, who said that? Let's see. Let me
Agent Zilla.
open up the chat real quick.
He's quitting YouTube.
Yeah, that's what Agent Zilla said.
Why is that? Why is that, my guy?
Talk to
Something
us.
wrong?
Sigma Boy is here. Who's Pumpkin Face?
Yo, for how long are you guys gonna stay on? I could stay on for quite a while.
I see that on the live on like I don't know for you guys on your screen, but for me on the top left corner it says live and it tells the time. So
Yeah.
right now for me it says 1 hour 44 minutes. So I think by 2 when it hits 2 hours, I think that should be good time for us to
Yeah, same it. I have it.
Yeah. I got lots of work to do IRL, sorry.
I mean, you can still find a way to like upload or still like interact with other people. Like,
Yeah.
I'll give an example. Like, I understand everyone's situation is different, so I don't want you to feel like I'm not like, just not necessarily shitting on you, but I understand like your point of view. Last year, when I was working my summer job, I couldn't live stream that much, and I remember I was a bit down. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I remember at my job, I was just like, damn, like, because I was doing closing shifts. And my closing shifts were from 2 to, okay, they say 10 o'clock, but really it means 12 o'clock. I would say if anyone who's ever closed, then you know that it's never the actual time they say. Well, maybe for me at least. But essentially, I couldn't do live streams because I couldn't stream in the morning because if I did, no one would be there. And I couldn't stream at nighttime because by the time I got home, I was getting home at like 12, 1 in the morning. So I'm like, if I did a live stream, no one's gonna pop up. But I'm bringing this up because my days off, which is essentially like once a week, but I would try my best to do a live stream either at that day off and try my best to essentially do like something, you know what I mean? So I feel like ultimately, if you still want to do stop motion, if you still want to do your videos and or just contribute and whatnot, you still could. It's just you got to figure out how to time manage. Like if you only have, let's say, like 1 day out of the week, then you got to figure out how you're going to utilize that time.
Yeah.
That 1 day for your videos.
Yeah.
But I definitely know what he's saying though. It's definitely a struggle.
Yeah. Because it is a struggle with me to do stop motions because I've been working a lot and it's really, but I'm trying to find the best way to do them if I have the time, because sometimes I get home late and be like, okay, I'm gonna eat and do this and that, and because I play a lot of Fortnite, and it's really hard to do stop motions.
Wait, Goji-JoJo, this will be the last time you'll see me. Goodbye. Oh, dude.
They'll say that, Agent Zilla.
Yo, you remember when you told your whole figure shipping drama and your dad hiding your figure?
Yeah.
I saw a comment that said father of the year next level.
Bro, you don't understand. I was about to air that whole house out. I was so livid. Cause like it was already a nightmare and like dealing with the whole company that's not even like around anymore. They closed down years ago. But it was just the fact that like I even tried to cancel the pre-order, but they were like, "Oh, if you cancel it, we get like 15 or 25% of like your purchase." I'm like, "How? Like you're gonna take away money, and I don't get shit." And I'm like, "Damn, bro." So I just stayed with it, and eventually they came, and I should have known. I'm gonna tell you why I should have known. Right? I should have known that he pranked me because, two things. One, the box was empty. I should have known by the weight of the box. And then two, it was also the fact of, I don't know if you for those who don't know, you guys cannot ship. I'm only talking about the US. I don't know about outside the US, but in the US, you cannot ship out a box or a package using like duct tape and stuff like that. It has to be like clear tape or any type of tape that's like used for shipping. So I didn't know that. So the box had like yellow duct tape on it, and I should have known. You know what I mean? That was like a red flag right there. Like, hey, wait a minute. But I was just so like focus on finally like opening up these toys. And the worst part about it all is that the toys suck. Bro, oh my god, I waited so long and those toys suck, man. I threw them back in the box. And they're still in the box to this day.
Dang.
Yeah, I know, man. What an unfortunate series of events.
Really hope all this drama doesn't happen with me ordering the SHF Venom The Last Dance figure.
Mm.
Dude, that cost me a fortune.
Bro, tell me about it. Someone collecting imports. Yeah, it's getting to a point where I'm like, I don't know how much I can keep doing this, man. I'm obviously gonna like still collect to a degree, but I don't know, bro. Prices today are getting outrageous. Like, whether it's imports or not, like it's just so much money now. Like, oh my god, damn. Like, I remember when I was a kid, like when I started buying. Well, I didn't buy them, but when my parents would get me toys, like I remember like toys being like $10, $15. Like it was for wrestlers, like the WWE toys, and they were like cheaper back then. I'm like, now it's like not just necessarily for wrestlers, but like in general, toys are like like I just bought like the Spinosaurus, for example. Like, the Spinosaurus was like $60. I was like, damn.
Wait, I got something to show.
Yeah, what's up? Yo, is that a cat that I see?
Then my newest kitten. Oh. Yeah, let's put you down.
So when's the stop motion with the cat?
Imagine.
Imagine.
I mean, I could try.
Imagine like he's actually able to like articulate the cat.
That's I could try.
Bro. Shout out to Fireblade's newest cat or kitten.
Kitty.
Named it after Leo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Nice.
Don't let Queso see that.
That's crazy.
Wait, isn't Queso that one streamer who with the big beard?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I always see him getting bullied. Oh,
Cat versus Venom when?
it's
Bro.
crazy.
You want to hear a crazy idea that I had for a stop motion? Actually, I was actually debating on doing this. It was you guys know the HasLab Giant Man Ant-Man figure that I have?
Yeah.
I was debating on doing something crazy with this figure. I thought about doing something where I green screen myself, like my full body, right? I green screen myself, and then like do a stop motion where the toy and I are fighting, like at the same height. Like I don't know like I would green screen myself to be the same height as the figure, and then I would animate Giant Man fighting me. And I was just like, that would be cool, but it would be so hard at the same time. Like it would require me to like perfectly align everything. But I was like, nah, that's way too hard. But it was a crazy idea that I had. But
wait, there's some interesting comments. Wait, Daddy Xenoverse says, congratulations to you all becoming a father.
Who's all?
That's crazy.
I'm not a father, dude.
Who's that? I don't know. I don't have any kids, bro. I do not have any unless there's someone out there I don't know about, but I doubt that. But I don't have any kids, bro. Like, actually, no. I'm lying. Magic knows I have one. No, I'm just joking. It's a joke. I don't actually have a kid. I don't actually have.
Do you have any emotions to someone else?
Yeah, no, I don't actually have one, but it's a joke between us that I have one, but I actually like real life though I don't.
Makai Lee, at the moment I do not have any tutorials, but I recommend you check out Xavier's tutorial video.
Yeah, I'm actually it's funny that Delasaur brought up the Godzilla one, because one piece of advice that I seen in the comments when fast forward all these months later. One thing that I realized about my videos, and this is why I it's a good thing to look back and like see where you can improve and take real criticism, is that people are saying like your tutorials are too fast, like slow it down a bit. And at first I was like, is it? And I rewatched a few, and I'm like, yeah, no, they're definitely very fast. So I definitely plan on going back and redoing some of them, and that way it can be like slowed down a bit. Like I know I'm planning on recreating the one video I did on how to make your figures fly, like how to like essentially like erase the stands on like the figures. Because I realized looking back on that video, I explained things way too fast, and I was like, "Oh shoot, yeah, I gotta redo that one." So I will be redoing some tutorials, and yeah, I got y'all with that one.
Fireblade got the superposable cap for the low cost of ripped up couches. Oh, dude, you don't want to see my couch. It's scratched up, dude.
Trust me, it's not just cats too. Dogs do that. Dogs do that as well. I've definitely learned that.
Now, my couch is literally on the verge of getting its stuffings, its insides getting ripped out.
Mm.
Yeah.
I definitely know what you're.
Was that before? I heard a beep.
Oh no, that was the there was a car outside.
Yeah, I know, I heard it.
There was a couple of sirens earlier. I'm surprised you didn't.
I did hear that, but I didn't want to interrupt Dallas.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Xavier, what's that background noise?
Yeah, bro. It's you gotta love New York. And
You gotta love the Gotham City.
Yeah.
Gotham City is wow.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. It's definitely Gotham City, bro. Especially at nighttime. You guys, honestly, you guys wanna experience something? Let me tell you what to experience. There is nothing. There. Let me look. Let me tell you. New York at nighttime can either be a beautiful sight or a fight for your life. Because taking the train at nighttime in New York is a wild experience, especially during the summertime. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's crazy. You gotta deal with a lot of things.
When was the last time it snowed in New York? I always see the news having it's literally like a whole pile of snow.
Did it snow this year or even last year? I don't remember. Well, no, it did snow. It definitely did, but it wasn't a lot. I wouldn't say it was a lot of snow because sometimes we get like. Here's the thing about New York, right? We get the weather, right? Obviously, it rains, it thunders, it's hot, it snows, stuff like that. But there's times where you get the occasional like light work, and then there's times where you get like Armageddon. So I'll tell you an example. Like it could be hot, and then there's hell hot, where like New York is like 100 degrees plus, or you can get snow, but then it's like a whole like blizzard of snow. So it's like you're either gonna get the basic version, like the free trial, or you're gonna get like the maximum edition of like whatever weather it is. Like, yeah, I was like, damn. But I don't. Last year it didn't, or this year, last year it didn't snow that much. So luckily we didn't get cooked with snow.
Dang.
But hurricanes sometimes. When we get hurricanes, good lord, good lord. Sometimes those hurricanes could be next level.
Wow. Okay. Let's not try to reenact Scream 6 on a train, if you know what I'm talking about.
I know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Fake Tube says, Xavier, if movie tickets cost an arm and a leg, what does milk cost? Bro, you know what's actually, I don't know if it's like this for you guys, but why is cereal getting so expensive?
It is in New York, or
I don't know if it's for you guys, but I remember last time I went to Target, or like there was like a sale, or quote unquote sale. It was like, yeah, 2 boxes of cereal for $10. I was like, $10 for fucking cereal?
I think in my place it's like what, $5 or $4.
I'm like, damn, for what? Like, I'm like, damn, it's not even like some bougie cereal. Like, it's just regular schmegular cereal. I'm like, why am I paying $10 for this? Like,
I have the golden ticket from the Willy Wonka factory.
like I'm like, yo, like I'm about to just. What's stopping me from just taking the cereal? All right, let me stop.
Flashpoint says, "Hey guys, I have a serious question. What is the best Godzilla figure or your favorite tree that you recommend?"
What?
Hey, what is your favorite? What is the best Godzilla figure? I would say, I mean, Hyatt Toys is obviously a good way to like get into like Godzilla stuff because they're around like $50, $60. So, well, Ghidorah could be like $100.
Bro,
But Monster Arts is. I mean, there's also Monster Arts. Those are very pricey. Playmates, I think, are pretty good. But I will say though, I think one of the best is the SH Monster Arts 1954 Godzilla. Yeah, I think that's, in my opinion, for Monster Arts, that's like the best one. But I think if you're gonna get like an SH Monster Arts, that's the first one to get. That one, they made a new one, like a deluxe edition one, where it's like a brown and it has like the effects and whatnot. That one is sick. I definitely think you can. That would really like make you, I guess, happy or satisfied with that figure.
right? Yeah. Is that my boy Cyber Motions in a chat, dude? Yo, Cyber, what's up?
Yo, Cyber Motions. No way.
Yes way.
I know I watched a video from them recently. Let me look through their channel real quick to tell you which one that I saw, because I know I just recently watched one of their videos. Let me quadruple check.
Yeah, but dude, first time seeing you in my live on YouTube, bro. Welcome on in, everybody. W's in the chat for Cyber Motions.
He did. Oh yeah, I seen his Sonic versus Knuckles, and I seen the Egypt battle. That video he did with Godzilla and Kong. Yeah, that one. That one I saw. The Egypt one I saw recently.
Cyber, you don't have this, man. You don't have this.
Oh, he flexing.
You don't have this. Oh wait, I got Hayashima.
Bro, look at this. Look at this Shima.
Look at my Hayashima here.
Hey man, it's the same scale. It's the same scale.
Same scale. What's my? Oh yeah, I have another Hayashima.
If you squint and look the same.
Look at this. My Hayashima. Here we go.
Wait a minute. That one looks really. Wait, that's your custom one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, bro, for a second, I'm like, wait a minute, that really does look like it. What the heck?
It's a custom. Let me see the custom space Goji-JoJo. All right, you know what the drill is. You know. This what you want? This what you see, Cyber? Oh yeah, everyone, congrats for Cyber Motions become a dad.
Oh wait, he did?
No, I was kidding. I was kidding. That's how we are on Fortnite with AGM. Yeah, we play Fortnite. Here you go, Cyber.
Bro, that Godzilla custom is so
Yo,
fun.
does everyone here play Fortnite except me?
Yeah.
I haven't played in a minute because of my Temu Wi-Fi. I'm not gonna lie.
We have the same Shibu.com. Yep.
Yo, when did Fortnite came out? Like in 2017?
I was in high school when it came out.
Yo, I have not played it ever since.
Bro, I remember during COVID, that was like Christ. During playing Fortnite and COVID was something else.
Cyber, are you still there? Hold on, let me show off. Tell AGM or bring AGM here.
I definitely had a hard time during COVID.
Look at that. Look at that, Cyber. I get AGM's first figure. Look at that. Oh wait, the camera's right here. There you go, Cyber. AGM's first custom. But
Bro,
yeah,
that figure, bro. That's amazing. Yeah, bro, you definitely gotta do a video on that.
this one or this one?
All of them. I would say
All
all
of
of them,
them?
especially
Alright.
the Space Godzilla one. That's next level.
Dude.
Wait, give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec.
Cyber. Oh yeah, Chad. You want to see all 6 of us live stream collab on my channel? If yes, put a 1. If no, put a 2. If you say maybe, put a 3. Kidding.
But
Say for emotions week. Oh.
you know what's
What?
actually speaking of video games, I actually had an idea of an idea where I play so you guys know I can do the Kermit the Frog voice. So I had an idea where I play video games doing the voice, like specifically me like doing like different Roblox games. And it's like me like as like because I have the Kermit skin on Roblox. So I was thinking about like me on Roblox doing different like games while doing the Kermit the Frog voice because I like and on top of that I have the skin on top of that. Like I just thought it would be like a funny like video to make. It's not gonna be like nothing like I'm not gonna make like a separate channel or anything like that. But yeah, essentially like doing the voice while doing different Roblox challenges or Roblox games at least. Because I know honestly I know a lot of you guys like the Kermit the Frog voice, man. But yeah.
I did see your new short where you trash talked Hasbro. Well, not trash talk. Told their mistakes.
Yeah.
I saw your Kermit voice.
Bro,
Oh, that's a lot of 1s. Okay, all right. What y'all think? Should we do another live stream collab with Cyber Motions and AGM?
Bro, that would be my guy over here assembling the Avengers, the WrestleMania main events over here. Hey man, if it's possible, let's do it. If it's possible.
Yeah, we could bring Cyber. If you want to join the our group that I made with Unraveled and Fireblade and Dallas, we did live stream with Dallas, but he left. But we might do it again, hopefully soon if we're available again. We might do it. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna be at Avengers, bro. The full squad.
For real, bro. I mean, I'll be down. But unfortunately, I'm gonna say it is that time.
It's that time.
This was this was obviously like the big WrestleMania live stream. We got to figure out how to one up it. I want to say we can definitely figure out how to make bigger and bigger live streams, but this was where it's at. I definitely want to apologize to everyone about my my Temu Wi-Fi, but we're trying, and by we I mean me, trying my best to still be able to do these live streams. But yeah, that's why we had a plan B. We had a plan B for a reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So whoever channels is on, you guys, we'll let you guys know. But yeah, this was a great live stream with Goji-JoJo, the Fireblade, the GOAT. This was months. This was planned months ago, and we were able to put it together. Yeah, this was very, very good. I'm glad you guys,
Dallas' story.
What happened?
Especially the story Dallas told.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for real. Like, and I hope that you guys if you guys haven't seen the story, for those who want to join later, go back when this gets uploaded. Go back.
Yeah.
You gotta trust me. You're gonna want to watch that. That was incredible. But yeah, hopefully you guys, learned a few things or agreed. It doesn't matter. Just having fun in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna collab more. And yeah, so
Cyber Motion says sure.
Yeah, man.
He said sure. Let's do it.
I gotta figure out. I'm gonna do an edit. I'm gonna do an edit somehow of putting us on the Avengers squad. But yeah, man. So everyone, shout out to everyone that pulled up, and shout out to you guys for being cool. Subscribe to obviously everyone, Fireblade, Goji-JoJo, and Dallasor, and we will see you guys soon.
All right.
But yeah, guys, it was nice talking to you too. But it is my time to skedaddle.
All right.
All right. See you
Thanks for having me on again and dealing with my T-Mobile Wi-Fi.
The T-Mobile Wi-Fi, the McDonald's Wi-Fi mixed together.
Hey man, maybe the McDonald's Wi-Fi might be better. I might have to try it. But yeah, I will see you guys very soon.
All right, man.
All right. See ya.
Nice seeing y'all.
All right. Bye. All right. Are you gonna leave or gonna stay on for a little while?
I'm gonna stay on for a bit.
I'll probably stay on for like 3 or 5 minutes. Yeah, that seems fun.
See you guys. All right. All right. I'm leveled.
All right. See you, Rebel.
That was the W's live stream that we ever had of this year and this month.
Bro, Dallas' story was so heartwarming.
Dude, I know. Like, that got me teared up, bro. I was like, dang.
Man. Definitely got to give Dallas a W for that.
Definitely. W Live JoJo. Thanks, Cyber. Thanks. yeah, you guys rock. Sorry for my T-Mobile Wi-Fi.
No, it's all good, Xavier.
It's all good, dude.
Yo, I've always liked Cybermotion's logo, man.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna check out the whole live again. Cyber. This is why. Okay. Cyber AGM is the most inspiration stop motion animators that I know. Then when you guys came along, I was like, okay, soon we're gonna have this live stream collab, all 6 of us. That's gonna be a life changer for all of us.
If it's on Saturday or Sunday, definitely can't be there because you know.
We're just gonna figure out the right the available day. Sometimes I could do like soon when I'm quitting my job to get a new one. I might be available all week. Depends I don't get a lot of appointments. But yeah.
When it marks 2 hours and 11 minutes?
Yeah.
When it marks 15, that's my time to skedaddle.
All right. I'll stay for long. Probably a 6 hour. So yeah, W live stream and W story that Dallas said and W advices that we told everyone. This is good. I'm definitely excited for the new movies. I forgot to say I'm excited for Superman, Fantastic Four, Jurassic World Rebirth. Those are the 3 movies that I'm excited about. Thank you for the advice, guys. No problem, Cyber Kaiju. No problem.
What time is it in your area?
4:21.
Huh?
4:21.
4:20. It's currently 2:21.
Nice.
Day went by pretty fast.
Yo. Goji Man says, yo, can you guys check out my Galactics drawing? The reason I posted is to get advice to do better at drawing. Not a lot of people have seen it, so you guys think you could check it out? Let me see. Welcome back, Agent Zilla. Also, guys, if y'all haven't subscribed to my boy Cyber Motions or any of my boys, y'all do it right now. Where's Cyber Motion? Cyber Motion. Come on, guys. Subscribe to my boy Cyber.
Yeah, I feel like it should take you to reach 1K for like probably a few months.
Probably.
It took me 4 years to get 1K.
Yo, is that Gyro Productions? Dude, what's up?
Gyro production.
Even my other boy, AGM. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. Dallas Orr. Make sure y'all subscribe to Dallas Orr. And my boy Unraveled. Make sure y'all subscribe. And my boy Fireblade. Make sure y'all subscribe to everyone. Subscribe to each other. Subscribe to everyone. What are your guys' favorite SH figure? Now you mentioned that. Let me bring him in. Space Godzilla, you're my favorite. AGMs. Let me see. Okay. Be in the list, please. Yes. Everybody go subscribe to Agent Zilla.
Wait, can I be in the list, please? What list? Wait,
Here we
what?
go. I'm gonna maybe I can see that.
Okay. It is my time
It's already
to
time.
run.
All right, bro. All right, Fireblade.
Yep. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Good stream. Good stream.
Very good stream, yeah.
You guys bought Evolve Goji? I didn't. Goji-JoJo probably.
Probably. Probably. Have you, Cyber, or AGM is doing it for you? Kidding.
Thank you, Agent Zilla. Alright, well, it's my time to run.
All right, bro.
We'll see you next time.
All right. But for sure. For sure. Thanks for joining.
Alright. Yeah. See you later, Makai Lee, Agent Zilla, Goji Man, Cyber Kaiju, Cyber Motions, and everyone else. Well, it's been fun.
Everybody, W's in the chat for the Fireblade. Don't start JoJo.
Alright. See ya.
Hey, see you, man.
Bye.
See you.
Bye. Wait, how do I? Okay, here it is. Alright, see ya, JoJo.
See you, Fireblade.
Bye.
Bye. Cyber Motions. You don't have this. You don't have this. You don't have this. Out. You don't have this. You don't have this. Here we go. Oh, this is a big boy. You don't have this. The figure flex is crazy for. Oh wait, I forgot to show you guys something too. I got new figs. So new custom that I'm gonna do. Monsterverse Orga. Goji-JoJo. Yes, Agent Zilla. Figure fight. I see. Oh, you want to join my live and show off your figures? We could do that right now. You don't have this. You don't have this. You don't have this. What's good? What's up, Dylan? Sup? No worries, Patrick. Cyber, you don't have this. Put you here. I'm your 36 sub. Yes. Cyber, you don't have Hayashimo. Let me bring it out. Let me bring it out again. Here you go. The Hayashimo. Here you go. Here you go. The Hayashimo. There. That's yeah. Weird camera angles, but let me see. Let me fix my camera. There we go. If I were in my car, I would join the figure fight. Cyber, you don't have this. The blueberry Godzilla. Hold on. You don't have. You don't have this. You don't have this, Cyber. Let's see. Oh, of course. You don't have this. NFL. Yeah. I'm going to show off all these figures. I'm going to need you to have a chat with Haya. Oh. Oh. Okay. Y'all want to see the whole collection? Right there, buddy. I was gonna do this future streams, but there we go. Hayashimo right there. Hell yeah. So same. Look at that. Articulated fingers. Paws. That's actually a really solid collection. Thanks. What's going on, Goofy? Oh, here it is. Here's my Hayashimo. Here you go, Cyber. Here he goes. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got more. Cyber, you still in the chat? Here you go. I have this. Oh my god. Okay, that custom looked good, not gonna lie. The Shima one? My friend did that for me, but yeah. But I did some adjustments. Don't tell him. Y'all want... Okay, here's the question. Y'all want to see me doing... Okay. Y'all want to see me doing a stop motion test out of this guy? Put a 1. Or AGM's custom supercharge. A little late, but we made it. Goji guy, what's up? Oh yeah, here it is. The son is one of the twins from the rival. Goji guy, this is the first time having you on my channel. Welcome on in, everybody. W's in for Goji Guy. The goats. I saw your videos and it was amazing. Let me put all my figures back. I like this Shin Godzilla. I like this Shin Godzilla. If everybody asks, have I done the custom final form of Shin? Not yet. But I need materials. Because I bought this at a local toys place that sells figures. I bought this. I just need some, how you say it, more materials so I could get started. Wait, hold on. Is Cyber still here? Cyber, you don't have this. Cyber, you don't have this. There you go. You don't have this yet. Here. You don't have this, Cyber. Who? Like, yeah. Goji-JoJo, do you have SH Kong 2024? No, I haven't. I'm trying to hit 1K subs. Wait, who? Me or Goji Guy? Okay, where's Goji Man? Goji Man asked about his. Let me see. Is this it? Yeah. Everybody W's in the chat for Goji Guy and Cyber Motions, the goats. Sheesh. Dang, Goji Man. I see you. Nice. Everybody make sure you subscribe to Goji Man. Sheesh. Sheesh. Nice. Very nice. Y'all make sure you subscribe to Goji Guy. I actually like the Hayamuto, but I wish it could have done a little bit more. What If series is peak. I have to agree. I love his What Ifs. Soon I have to go, guys. I am getting hungry. Sorry, my runny nose is killing me, guys. My allergies just come up. All right. If y'all haven't already, make sure hit those likes. The mail, yeah, I'm hoping for a mail one as well. Take a lot of money and take a lot of time and money. All right, this was a W stream. It is. And also, if y'all haven't seen the comments yet, or yeah, just rewatch the stream when it ends, because I was thinking when Cyber Motions just came in, I was thinking to do a 6 people live stream collab, so meaning Cyber Motions and AGM on a live stream collaboration. So yeah, it's gonna be. We'll see how we're gonna talk about it. See how everything goes of this month or next month. We'll see. Bro, you should get Goji Guy on your stream as well if you can, of course. Honestly, yes. Goji Guy, if you're down for that, let us know. Oh yeah, I'm on your Discord. So we could bring the whole entire Avengers, they say. You should do it on July 24th. It's my birthday, by the way. We'll see. That will be the best gift ever. If we do this on this platform, because like I said, like we already talked about, if we are bringing more people, it does cost a lot on this platform, so we have to do it on Discord. Goji-JoJo. My birthday is in July 27th. Oh, nice. W stream so far. I agree with that, Nuclear. I finally did Space Godzilla. I did. So last night, I think it was last night. I did a sub-motion test with this guy, my Space Godzilla. I showed it to Fireblade and Dallas Orr Unraveled, and they liked it. So I might post it on my. Y'all want me to post it on my shorts or something else, or post it the video? But I don't know if I want to do viewers yet. Just need to, how you say it? I need some time to process. And think about. I'm gonna wait until 45 minutes so I can get going. My allergies just came out of nowhere and I have to eat. Goji-JoJo, I'm making a custom figure called. Oh my. All right. What figure are you using? You'll drop the Discord in so I can prepare for that stream. If I've been noticing that y'all want to join up, but like I said, it's gonna be hard. Because like I said, this platform does cost a lot of money to add more people. I don't know how Discord works when you live stream. Hiya Godzilla base. Oh, nice. Ugh, these allergies are killing me. All right, love to see that. If y'all trying to do customs and all that, make sure I'll check it out. But sadly, I didn't want to end the live because my allergies already started. Thank you for all for coming. Thank you guys. Y'all are the best. Y'all make sure y'all. Thank you for the goats themselves. Have you played VR? No, I haven't. So I'm gonna shout out to the goats, Dallas Ors, Unravel Pictures TM, the Fireblade. This is amazing live stream collab. And thank you all for coming too. Shout out to the other goats that came in. Goji Guy and Cyber Motions. And I know y'all want to see that other live stream collab with Cyber Motions and AGM. I'm gonna talk to them about that. Let's see what AGM says. Because I know everybody has their stuff going on. So yeah. Pretty much that is it. Like, yeah, y'all make sure y'all rewatch that live stream. It was the best live stream I ever had. And yeah, y'all keep grinding. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to each other. Y'all keep grinding and stuff. Y'all get there. And yeah, hopefully soon, maybe go live stream with you guys. Depends how things go. Good amount of time. I miss streams from other streamers, other YouTubers, but I ain't gonna miss a single one on this channel or Fireblades or Xavier's or anyone else I miss. So yeah, y'all have a good day or night. Stay positive, stay hydrated, and yeah, keep up with the good work, keep grinding. All right. Y'all have a good one. Like, comment, share, subscribe.